Hello and welcome back to the Wrestling Waffle with Luke and Memphis. In today's episode is our Royal Rumble review. Uh, we both got 3 out of 4 on the predictions, didn't we?
Yes.
We both got the same one wrong, and that was the men's Rumble. At least mine come runner-up though.
Hang
So,
on.
and yours wasn't even in it.
Yeah, mine wasn't even in it. Oh, let me just double check because I think we've got 2 out of 4. Yeah, we both said AJ.
Oh yeah, we both said age. I completely forgot about
Yeah,
that. Yeah, so 2 out of
both
4
said
then. I
AJ.
knew
Two
we
out of
had the
four.
same amount. I just couldn't remember what it actually was. But yeah,
Yeah.
2 out of 4. Because I didn't expect AJ Styles to retire in Saudi Arabia, but we'll get to that after we've gone through the first match, which is the Women's Rumble. But overall, what did you think of the show?
I thought it was solid. I thought for the whole card wise, I thought it was one of the better rumbles we've had over the last couple of years. I think both matches we had in between I thought were quite good. By the looks of your face, you feel like you might disagree, but I think both rumble matches were solid. Cool moments in both, and yeah,
I thought the Women's Rumble was a much was a lot better than it was last year. And one reason why I say that is because they didn't do that stupid spot where Nia Jax eliminated about 10 people at once, or whatever that spot was. But yeah, I thought the Women's Rumble was better. It's just one of them things where it's like the Saudi crowd just don't care about them,
hmm
and it does suck. But what can you do? Obviously the pop for Rhea and stuff, and Io, and then Kiana James. She got no reaction. She gets in the ring, and you think Stone Cold Steve Austin had just come in. So it was all just a bit weird. But I thought that one was all right. Had the right winner as well, Liv Morgan.
yeah,
I mean, when it got to the final three of Liv, Tiffany, and Soul, they keep doing this thing with the women's rumbles where they all end on the apron. Have you
yeah,
noticed? Like
yeah.
Rhea and Liv the other year ended on the
hmm
apron. But yeah, I mean, Soul Ruka deserved to be eliminated after trying to soul snatch her on the apron, which is just stupid.
That is
But
silly.
I was confident that Liv would win when it got to that bit, but there was something about it that was just like they might give this to Tiffany
Yeah,
for some reason,
yeah.
especially when she entered in at 30 as well. I thought, oh, they might give it Tiffany here, but no, they gave it Liv. I think her eliminating Raquel was, in my opinion, was a bit weird because they always seem to do it
Yeah,
with
but I think it
like,
was. I think the timing wise, it was good. Do you know what I mean? Like she took a chance. She had a chance. She took it. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? I
yeah,
think it's sort of like it gives that sort of like spur of the moment thing. And Liv Morgan doesn't need Raquel Rodriguez to help her win the Royal Rumble.
no, she doesn't. But I feel like they keep doing this same spot over and over again, where someone's tag partner will just eliminate them. I
Yeah,
think they did it the other year with Piper and Chelsea
yeah.
when Piper eliminated, and nothing come off it. Obviously, Piper's injured now, but that was we're talking like
hmm
2 years ago since that happened, and nothing come off it. And I doubt anything will come off this, to be honest, unless Raquel beats Stephanie on Raw, which we are recording this on Monday night, but not before Raw. So we don't know. I do think Stephanie will retain. I do think it'll be Liv and Stephanie at Mania. Um, but yeah, I just thought it was weird as well because she eliminates her, and then Raquel's all angry and whatever, and then you go on social media, and all three of them are on FaceTime to Dominic Mysterio, all just smiling. So I was like, okay, is she all right with it or not? It's kind of a weird one.
Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I think it's. I don't think they will do anything into it, if you know what I mean. But I think it would be interesting if they did go into it a little bit. If
Yeah,
they
yeah,
did sort of,
definitely.
they don't have to have a match, obviously, but like just explore maybe a bit of friction in the Judgment Day for one. Like, obviously, there's friction all the time. It seems like maybe someone's
Yeah,
pissed off with someone at least one point of every show ever. But like maybe something between Liv and Raquel could sort of mix it up a little bit.
yeah, yeah. At least bring it to a talking point
Yeah,
of the show because it deserves to be and it should be. But the one thing I will say is, um, Roxanne Perez went from the Iron Woman last year to being eliminated randomly, so I didn't really like
yeah,
that. It
yeah,
just sucks. I'm like, oh, like she lasted like nearly an hour last year or something like that, didn't she? And then
yeah.
all of a sudden she just gets. thrown out randomly, but it is what it is. Her time will come. As for returns, there was no Paige slash Soraya, but there was Brie Bella, which I
Ah,
popped for.
I popped. My mate, so my mate was cooking in the kitchen, which my room is above, and he heard me go, "Oh my God, Brimo!" He said, "What was that one about?" I was like, "Oh shit, okay, fair."
It's such a good theme song.
It
I'm
is
glad
so
it played
good.
out for a little bit as well. And
Yeah.
apparently it wasn't a one off. She's actually going to be back on um, back on WWE television, which is good because it
Hmm.
gives Nikki something to do as well. But it is weird. Isn't Nikki Bella supposed to be a heel at the minute?
Yeah.
I
I
don't.
guess we'll
And then
see.
Brie comes back. Yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as Brie comes back, she's like, yeah, everything's fine again. But they did eliminate Bailey and Lyra, so I do think they'll feud with them, which will be
Hmm.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
that
do
is
think that'll
nice.
be good. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty much the only surprise of the night, really. I mean, there was one in the men's rumble which I rated, but obviously some people don't know who Powerhouse Hobbs is. But we'll get to that. But other than that, you had a few NXT in there, Lola Vice, Sol Ruka, which I think she had a great showing,
Yeah.
and she's obviously definitely one for the future. Um, but yeah, I think to be honest, I had to stop watching it after a bit because I had to take my dad to the pub, which was great. So I missed a little bit of the rumble, but I come back and Jordan Grace wasn't in the ring, so I was like, how long did she last? And I don't think she lasted very long, did she?
It was really weird. It was similar to Brock. She sort of came in and just beat everybody up a little bit, and then just a weird elimination. She's just gone. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was hoping she'd be like getting the most eliminations or something like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
which
Is
was a bit
she is
disappointing.
up on the main roster now, isn't she?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
gonna be Jade Cargill's first opponent, I assume,
Right.
for a title which she still hasn't defended yet. So I don't really know why she still has it, but oh well. But yeah, I think the main talking point as well was no Bianca. I think people expected her, but
Since when does a broken finger keep you out for this long?
it might be the worst finger injury of all time, and we just
It's
don't know.
broken finger ACL. Like, you know, there are levels of now of like how long you have to stay out for.
But yeah, she wasn't in it. I think if she was in it, though, I do reckon they may have changed it and had her win because I
Bianca
kind of
Jade would
think,
be good.
I wouldn't say it'd be good, but I just
It
think
would be
the
good. Come
story
on, man.
writes
It would be
itself.
good. It would be good.
I don't know. But
If that match happened in
anyway,
AEW, you'd be loving it.
no, I wouldn't because all Jade
Of course
Cargill
you
did in
would.
AEW was squash matches. That's all
Yeah,
she
but
ever
she wouldn't
did.
have a squash match against Bianca Belair.
Yeah, it would go for 10 minutes like every other women's title match. But yeah, Liv winning. I think we both got that one right. But
Yeah.
up next, Gunther defeating AJ Styles to end the career of AJ Styles. Apparently, as Michael Cole said, end the professional wrestling career of AJ Styles. It was a bit of a shock, to be honest, but I
Yeah.
felt as if every time Gunther was put in a sleeper, and I was like, yeah, this. I think Gunther's won.
Yeah.
If you agree with that, it was a bit like I didn't really. Well, I didn't feel the same emotions as I did with John Cena, just because I knew Cena was retiring. Whereas
Yeah.
AJ, it's like 50-50. Oh, he might not. And then when it happens, it's kind of like, oh, he's he's retired. But is it the end for AJ end for AJ in wrestling? I don't. I want to say I don't think it is because I do think we'll probably see him in AEW of some kind in the near future. Maybe not yet, but maybe at the end of Revolution or something. We hear I Am or whatever
Mhm.
his old themes. One of them anyway, and maybe, and then he gets the match with Osprey. So
That's all
yeah,
you want, isn't it? You don't care
it's
if he has
all
any
hope.
other match ever for the rest of his life. It's just that
It's
one
all
match with Osprey, and then you don't care.
yeah. It's all I want, to be honest. Well, I think a lot of people do want it as well
Yeah.
because it has happened, but years ago. And if it happened now, it'd be a lot much
Hmm.
cooler. But yeah, To be honest, it's my match of the night. To be honest, Gunther and AJ.
Yeah, I can allow that. I think I probably agree.
I thought it was brilliant. I
Yeah, it
really
was really
enjoyed it.
good.
But it
Not a
was,
bad
yeah,
way to
it's
go
just
out for AJ, was it? If
no,
it
it's not a
well
bad way to go out. I just feel
bad.
like
See,
I
the
just
thing
feel
is
like it should
though,
have been at Mania.
yeah, I agree. I think what's what's baffling me is the fact he almost took the gloves off and then put them back on. Do you know what I mean? That's what's
Yeah,
baffling me. Like, is he actually gone? Is he not gone?
is it a whole
Because
storyline?
he could easily come back tonight and go, I'm not leaving. He could do the
Yeah,
whole Wolf of Wall Street, I'm not leaving, blah blah blah. Faces Gunther at WrestleMania or something like that. Or there's a match at
yeah,
WrestleMania where he actually has to leave if he. Do you know what I mean? I don't
yeah,
know,
no,
but he
100%.
could quite easily just come out tonight and go, I'm not leaving.
Because it was weird. He left nothing else in the ring either.
Yeah,
Like he went
yeah.
to put the gloves down, didn't put them back on, and did his sign. But I don't know. I really don't
He's
know.
already done us once with a
It's
fake retirement.
he has. But
He already done
I
us
just think
once.
it's a weird one. I just think it's a
If they,
weird one.
yeah, if they don't, if he doesn't retire, it is a bit of an odd one, but WWE for you.
I mean, if they don't mention him, then you kind of know because
Yeah.
how many times have they mentioned John Cena since he's retired? Not a lot,
Mhm.
other than when Gunther's uh,
Yeah.
coming out. But other than that, that's it. But as I say, Gunther adds another one to his gauntlet: Goldberg, John Cena, and now AJ Styles. So who's next for him? And to be honest, consider he's not in any of the world title matches at Mania. Well, he's not going to be. I do wonder what he does.
Yeah, it is an interesting dynamic for Gunther at the moment because it could literally be anyone. It could be Jericho.
Could be. Could be anyone. Could be
Could be
absolutely
anyone.
anyone. But yeah. Up next was Drew and Sammy. Drew beat Sammy to retain the WWE title. What did you think? I mean, I thought it was all right. I thought it was an okay match. But I think the crowd were just horrible for it.
Yeah, yeah. That's what my main thing with it was. I think if the crowd are better, it's not like I thought it was just not your box. I thought it was better than your bog standard world title match, but like because of the crowd, it sort of brought it down a bit.
Yeah, I thought that as well. There was times where there was hitting their big moves and you heard absolutely nothing.
Mhm.
So it was kind of like, well, why do they not care? I mean, Sammy's meant to be this like hometown hero pretty much in Saudi Arabia,
Mhm.
and it comes to his match, and it's just you can't hear you can
Yeah,
literally hear them. The them bumping on the ring was probably louder than the fans at some points in the match. It was just
yeah.
dead silent. I just found it really weird.
Mhm.
But
See, the thing is, though, they were really popping for the entrances. All the
yeah,
entrances are like, oh, but then during the match, they just, I don't know. There
I
was
just
that
think
little group as you look at the on the hard cam, like not on the floor, but like in the stands. There was that little group that looked like they were having a good time, but it just looked like nobody else was in front.
yeah, it does make me question: are the people who go to these shows actually wrestling fans?
Yeah,
If you know what I mean? Because if you're not, if you're just gonna sit there and watch it, then what's the point in going? You might as well just stay at home.
yeah,
I mean, the stadium looked half empty anyway. I mean, I know it didn't because
hmm
all the lights and stuff. So it was
yeah,
full. It just didn't look like it, but it looked absolutely horrible
yeah,
because it did look like there was like 1,000 people in that stadium when there was meant to be 25,000 or something like that.
hmm
But I mean, if I mean, it was late for Saudi as well. I think when it ended, it was 2 a.m. in the morning for them. So
yeah,
fair play to them. But as I say, it's going to be that time next year when they have WrestleMania, and if they're anything like how there was the other night when it comes to WrestleMania, then I I think it would be absolutely horrible. I still think they shouldn't have it, but I think we should have it personally. But
Slight bias
You
there.
can't. Yeah, I mean it's a little bit of bias, but at least we react to literally anything, which is
Yeah.
the coolest thing. But but yeah, I just thought with a better crowd, maybe getting behind. So I know a lot of people aren't very fond of Sammy at the minute because he's not an underdog, even though like they portray him as one. But yeah, I just thought the crowd could have been a bit better because it was a decent match. Decent match. I do like how Drew like basically went in for the kill. He hit a claymore and he was like, "Nah, I'm not having that." Hits
Hmm.
another one, and
Yeah.
that's the Drew we need. A
Yeah.
ruthless Drew, not this Drew that jobs out to Cody Rhodes every week, like he's probably going to do at WrestleMania. But
No. Drew's winning. I'm adamant. Drew's winning and carrying it on for a little bit.
I hope he does. I hope he
At
does.
least till
But
SummerSlam when everyone has to lose their titles apparently.
well, it's SummerSlam and WrestleMania, isn't it, where they all have to lose? Written. But yeah, main event, men's rumble. We've Roman Reigns winning. I think as the
You don't
match
like
went
it.
on, I'm just a bit torn. I think that's what it is. I just think he's never there. The last time we saw him, he lost to Bronson Reed, and then we see him again, and he's won the Royal Rumble. So it's like
Hmm.
what? But I I just would have liked it to have been someone else,
Yeah, I agree.
like Obafemi or something, because you can say, oh, you don't want to push him too early, but knowing them, they'll leave it too late. So
Yeah.
you may as well start now, and there's no harm in pushing Obafemi to the moon right now because I'm very confident that he can do it and
Hmm.
he'll be absolutely fine. Because I mean, for the start of it, they made him the absolute the powerhouse.
Yeah.
No pun intended. That he is. That he is for the first bit. It reminded me of Brock in the 2020 Rumble.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
But the only bit I was surprised at was Bron Breakker coming in at number two and him lasting 10 seconds.
Yeah. Well, obviously the masked man, wasn't it? But I don't know who that masked man is. Well, I think I do know who it is, but
Who?
I don't think it's gonna be that person actually at the like the I think I know who was under the mask, but I don't think that's who it's gonna be when they reveal it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. I
I
think
think it
I'm in
was
the same boat.
I think it was Ricky Saints under the mask.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so. Watch it back, and it's got like Ricky Saints esque stuff. You see,
I've heard no one say that, so it's actually
really,
cool to. Yeah, no one's
he
brought it up.
he like it's when he lifts his head up and he does the neck. I was like, oh my god, it's Ricky Saints.
Oh, the Moxley neck roll,
He did the neck roll thing,
as people. Yeah,
and like he looked. I was like, and then I was like, it all sort of adds up a little bit. It makes sense. It doesn't have to be him. If you want it to be Seth at the end of it all, it can be Seth. If you want it to be Austin Theory at the end of it all, it can be Austin Theory. Nobody saw who it was.
yeah. I heard
Do
some
you know what I
shouts
mean?
of Austin Theory. I heard some shouts of Logan Paul,
Yeah, I saw
which was
Logan. I just thought it was
surprising.
too quick
Yeah,
for Logan, the super kick.
yeah. But I think it probably wasn't Seth under there. It was probably just someone, whoever. But I
Yeah.
do think it'll probably be revealed to be
Hmm.
Seth because I think they are going to go with Bron and Seth for WrestleMania, which which will be pretty cool. But
Yeah.
back to the actual Rumble match. Um, Again, I think if it's on American soil, I think the reactions are different for people.
I think if it's in any other country.
Pretty much. I mean, Mr. Iguana got a pop. I mean, you can have your own opinions on Mr. Iguana, but don't really do a lot for me. But he got a pop. But I think
You
that's
just
just
don't
because
like
he's
fun, do
popular.
you?
I just think it's ridiculous. But
No, it is funny.
people like La Parka coming out and he got
Everyone's
absolutely
like,
no
who?
reaction. Yeah, everyone's like, to be honest,
Yeah.
even I was like, who? Because I'm not that tapped into AAA. So I mean, I know who he is, but I've never
Yeah.
like gone out my way and like watched any of his matches or anything. So I probably will have to now. But yeah, I think the big one for me was Powerhouse. That one got me. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
because I
that was
didn't
good.
expect it. I knew he was coming, but I just didn't know when. And then he comes in
Hmm.
the Rumble, and I saw Powerhouse Hobbs. I was like, there's no way he's kept the name because I think
Hmm.
it's such a sick name. And it changes to Royce Keys, which is still a decent name. Don't get me wrong, but I was actually quite shocked because
Yeah.
at the end of it, he was realistically the only big surprise in that Rumble.
Yeah, I think him being the only big surprise is a little disappointing because I was hoping for someone else. I think you know who I was hoping for. Um, Spoiler alert: if you haven't watched it, Cristiano Ronaldo didn't turn up. Um, that was
But
just
yeah,
a,
your
a bit,
prediction
bit,
was
of, bit
wrong
of a
on that
shot
one.
in the dark. Um, but win some, you lose some. But yeah, I thought Jericho should have been there if he is actually going to be about, and I think that should have been done. I think it just been so perfect. You could have had the 10-9, but do it as like his music. You know how he has the sort of music over the 10-9-8, and then you're like, what's going on here? And then I mean they
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
wouldn't, but yeah, I think maybe you do that into Judas, and you're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, as the numbers kept going down, I was trying to like think of who was actually left to come in
Yeah.
the Rumble. I completely forgot about Gunther and thought they were going to give Joe Hendry the spot again. So I was like, it's Penta, Randy Orton, and someone else, and I was like, oh, it's just going to be Joe Hendry. I completely forgot about Gunther, and then when it got to 29, I was like, oh yeah, it's Gunther.
Mhm.
So I wasn't like expecting Jericho or anything, but I will just add: do people want to see Chris Jericho, or did they just want to see him in the Rumble match just because it's cool?
Both. I want both.
Both.
I want to see Chris Jericho. I want to see Chris Jericho.
That's fair enough. It's fair enough. Um, but yeah, other than that, in the Rumble, to be honest, I'll say this for both Rumbles. I thought they were very like fast paced in the way
Yeah,
people were entering. I mean, we'll get to him now, but Jey Uso,
don't get me started.
yeah, I think pretty much everyone's got the same opinion. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Enters through the crowd in a Royal Rumble match. You may as well have just stayed there until the last two, really. That's
Yeah.
what I would have done. I'd have just took a seat and just called it there, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll meet you in a bit, mate. But him entering, and whether you like him or not, Brock Lesnar to be eliminated during an entrance is a bit crazy.
Yeah. What
Um,
annoyed me with it all was you had the crowd looking at the entrance ramp because Jay only comes out every so often through the crowd. Most you expected him. It's the Rumble. He's probably going to come down, run down, not do his normal stuff. Oh no! Nobody realizes he's coming through the crowd. So everyone that's seeing the yeeting is looking at the stage as everyone else in the stands around him is yeeting, and it was like everyone's confused. Next thing you know, you pan to the screen. They go back to the ring, and Brock Lesnar's getting eliminated. It's like, okay, what's going on? What is the point?
yeah,
One of the biggest
I
names,
agree.
biggest, strongest characters, just treated like Santino Marella, who
Just
also
thrown
didn't
out
show
in the
up if you haven't seen the Rumble.
no Santino Marella. But yeah, I thought that bit was a bit oof. But I think that's just down to him taking so long to get to the ring. Which I
Yeah.
mean, entering through the crowd definitely doesn't help. I mean, he was shoving people away from him
Hmm.
at one point, trying to get into the ring, and then he does it again,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and then someone else is entering afterwards. I'm like, what is
But
going
that
on?
someone else
But
that was entering was Roman, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was Roman.
might have been, yeah, yeah, might
Because
have been,
Roman came in and did the and then
and
punched him.
then yeah. I mean, to be honest, when Jay speared him, I had a little thing of like, wait, is Jay actually going to eliminate Roman here?
Yeah,
But
I
then I was
thought
like,
so.
yeah, I was like, they're going to give him a big elimination, ain't they? Just to piss everyone
Hmm.
off.
To give
But
Jay his credit, that spear was good.
yeah, it's decent.
That was a good spear.
I think he's more comfortable when he's wrestling people that he's related to
That
rather than
didn't work at WrestleMania
people he's
40 with
not.
Jimmy.
Oh yeah, but besides the point. Um, but yeah, Roman won the Rumble. we've not really spoke much about it. I just mentioned it really. Roman
Mhm.
won the Rumble. I don't really think. I just feel like they should have just given it to someone else.
Yeah.
But I do find it funny though. He goes and criticizes Triple H for not making any new stars or anything like that, and then wins the Royal Rumble anyway.
Yeah, that is a bit slightly hypocritical.
It is a little bit, isn't it? Yeah, but
But
I just,
it's not like they've
I
got
just,
one there waiting who had a really good Royal Rumble match, is it? LA Knight. Yeah, sorry. I
I
as
can't.
soon
You can't keep the
literally
faith much longer.
no. As soon as I had faith he was going to win, I was like, oh my God, he's actually going to win this. He's going to win this. I've decided he's winning it. He gets eliminated literally like 10 seconds later. I don't know why I do it to myself.
And the that's just the highs of being an LA Knight fan.
Yeah,
Should have won Money in the Bank
yeah.
probably probably about 3 times now, but he's never won it. Probably should have won a world title by now, but he's never won it. But
Is what
I
it is.
just don't. They've
It's
played a
never going to
real.
happen.
It's never going to happen. They're playing a really long game with it, and how much longer can you go on until it's like I'd say the fans lose interest, but I don't think they would. It's just a more of
No.
a it's more just exhausting.
Yeah.
Like the
It'd almost
fact,
be like a finally, not a
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
fine. You know what I mean?
I'd say a relief, but it wouldn't even be that feeling
No.
because it's just tired of waiting, and then you see that they're still trying to push Jey Uso as some kind of massive bloody star in this tag against the Vision, teaming with Cody and Sammy and who was the other one, Randy, putting him in there. I'm like, just defend your tag belts. It's all right. But yeah, that was disappointing. And then Logan Paul getting in the final four again for the third
He's
time.
fine. He's fine.
No,
Let
but to
Logan
be
be,
in the
man. Give the man a break. Give the man a break.
he's been in the final four 3 times. You know how
Yeah, good
crazy
for
that
him.
is. He'll
Good for
probably win
him.
it next year. He'll probably win it.
Fine by me.
He'll be runner up or something, and then the year after he'll win it. Just loves coming in the final four in the Royal Rumble. But yeah, Roman winning. I just can't see a world where Roman wins that.
No, I
I really
agree.
don't. He's facing Punk. He's not going to face Drew. Even though I think it would be cool if Drew was still doing the bloodline hunting stuff.
Yeah.
It would work. But he's going to face Cody. Throw Jacob in there if you want
No, I think
as a
he's. I
triple
think
threat.
it's Punk.
Yeah, he's facing Punk. Yeah, you
Oh,
100%
you said
will.
Drew's gonna face Cody. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah.
I thought you said
That's what I meant.
Roman's gonna face Cody. My bad.
No, 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 no. Drew faces Cody, and obviously I just said throw Jacob in there if you want. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
yeah.
think the main event of night one is wide open now,
Mm-hmm.
which is
So Liv
a,
Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer.
yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. But I think I messaged you straight after he won it. To be honest, it's just got to be in Roman's contract that he's got a main event WrestleMania every year. It just has to be.
I don't think
And
so.
then, do you really think Roman Reigns is going to win that after he literally called it the secondary title?
But when he does win it, it makes it the winner's title.
Yeah, and when he does win it, he won't be there anyway. So it'd be like
We have to wait till SummerSlam for a defense.
you're gonna have to wait for it. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't mind Roman winning. I think it's more of a safe option, but I think it'll just be nice just for once, just for some random mid carder or someone who for the future just wins it. Like say Obafemi won that match,
Mhm.
everyone's like, wow, it starts something. But I think I messaged it you as well. I just think we're about to get into this cycle where we see the same names in like this circle, just winning the Royal Rumbles
I don't
year after
know.
year.
I don't know. I don't think I agree.
I
I
just think
think
we will. I just think Cody's going to get another one. within the next 2 years.
No, I don't think so. I think it's Sammy next year, and then you've got Bron Ober. I think those two will win a couple, but like they'll be in and about it. You could Logan Paul will win a Royal Rumble at some point. He's gonna win a world title, I think.
Yeah, he'll
I
win a
do
world
think Logan
title.
Paul will win a world title, and I wouldn't be surprised if he does win a Royal Rumble because Triple H seems to love it.
Yeah,
Um, but I think there is an influx coming. You got Javon. Javon was so good in the Rumble, by the way. Forgot about that.
yeah,
Javon was so
yeah. He
good.
was really good.
My boy was incredible.
But yeah, I mean that's just my opinion anyway. I just think
No,
we're
that's
going to get
fair.
into this cycle, but because he takes too long to push people,
Hmm.
especially the
Yeah, yeah,
younger
yeah,
talent. Anyone over 40 has a great chance of winning the Royal Rumble. If you're
yeah.
20 odds, you've got no chance. So that's just what it is. But yeah, that is it for our Royal Rumble review. If you did like it, please like and subscribe. Follow us on TikTok as well. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.